Second episode.
First episode, we all got our East breakdown for the playoffs, but today we got the Western Conference matchup, the Wild Wild West.
And this is what, in my opinion, one of the best first rounds in history.
Like
the
matchups are insane.
Not the history, but it's going to be a tough first round.
Yeah, I mean, the matchups are crazy. Like from one to 8, like we got.
Let's go to the first one. Spurs, and this is and Dallas. This is the last time you will see Dirk versus Duncan in the playoffs. We get no one.
I gotta play my violin.
The swan song. This is the last time.
Like Dirk and Duncan. Like when you think of power forwards.
In our
generation, these are, there's no debate.
They are the top two.
They are the top 2 power forwards of our generation.
And it's good to see with the constant battle between Blake, Aldridge, Anthony Davis, and Kevin Love. It's good to see that the premier 2 are going to have one last battle.
Like, I mean, like, it's almost like looking at the Spurs every year, you wonder, like, how they do.
When are they going to die?
Like, they like that, you know, like, there's always that roach you have, like, in your kitchen, and like, you stomp it, right?
And he's come back every time, and then he grow wings.
That's what you see, like, they grow wings.
Like, last year, the Spurs struggling, and they found their wings. Like, I got Clark Popovich, you know, the guys was a grinded down defensive team, they turned into a shooting team now. So, my problem with the Mavericks, they can't defend. They signed Dallas the PSN next to Dirk, but Dallas sucks.
Oh, come on, you can't just say that.
Dallas sucks.
He doesn't suck. You don't suck something. You don't suck something without him.
Anyway, Dallas is a top tier. He's a top tier.
He once was considered a top tier defensive center. He was. But I guess he's diminished in value at this point. But the thing with the Mavs is they sort of are like a joker team. Like when they get hot, they get out. Because you know Monte could go off.
Monte have it all. Did you watch the game last night?
I didn't.
Monte hit the 3-4 overtime, and they didn't lose. But this is Monte's. You realize this is Monte's second playoffs. Monte's first playoff was the I Believe team, 7, and he missed it all those times. This is Monte's second playoffs.
Monte going to go off.
And this is Jose Calderon's also his second playoffs. So you have Jose Calderon and Monte in their first playoffs. You have Dirk who's been in the playoffs for many years. And you have Sean Marion who's been in the playoffs for many years. And you have Dallas there.
This is the chord for the projector since it looks like y'all need it.
This is not going to be this.
Oh, it was on when y'all came here? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then off the bench, you have Vince Carter, who used to be half amazing, and now one of the league's best 6 men. And he's currently now 7th all time in threes made.
I mean, honestly, I mean, it's all good and not to evaluate. But then
it's worth to be denied, yeah. I was just trying to make it. Sorry, Dallas fans.
Sorry to Mari if
to Mari, I'm sorry. I don't probably giving you a hope, but no.
Spurs are like run trio.
Yeah.
They ain't even because they just got too much. They just like too
efficient.
Yeah, and with the Spurs, they are able to adapt.
And it doesn't matter who you play. You take a Tony Parker, you play Patty Mills or Corey Joseph, the ceiling happens. You take a Danny Green, you play Marco Bellinelli or who's the next shooting guy? Manu, the same thing. They only pull, I think. They only have one small for Kawhi. And you realize the time when we lost faith in Spurs was when Kawhi was out. Kawhi came back and they just ran off win. So Kawhi again is the key to the Spurs season.
And like speaking of Spurs, like I always have to like bring up the point of Tony Parker's like being the most underrated point guard.
Since 2002. In every statistical category, Tony Parker is either number 1 or number 2. Every single.
I mean, along with that, 3 rings, Finals MVP, like multiple international.
Yeah.
It's like people don't understand this guy was playing ball from like the age of 17.
Correct.
Like playing professional league ball and to come over into the league and like have tremendous success is like ridiculous.
Now to the Thunder and the Grizzlies, we talked about this.
Yeah.
So Kevin Durant is the MVP. He did something.
No debate. Kevin Durant, MVP, no debate in a story.
Four scoring title. Did it 4 and 5 years. He's the first to have those much in a 5-year span since Jordan did it in a 7-year span. He's the first player since Jordan in '89 to have a season with 30 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 50% from the field. He definitely has 50. But I would not be surprised if the Grizzlies beat him in the first round.
That's how you feel?
And let me tell you why. Yes, maybe the last year, they don't rest. But you know, my problem with Thunder is their offense. They
don't run set.
They out talent you.
Yeah.
They don't outwork you. They out scheme you. They don't out rebound. Yeah. They out talent you, and that might work against other teams. But against the Grizzlies, the Thunder will not out rebound them. So if you keep the Thunder to one shot, you have to live with Durant shooting over Tony Allen. You can live with Durant and Westbrook going off. But if you can keep them to one shot, you negate Perkins. Ibaka will get his blocks, his rebounds, and mid-range shots. But this team is the same team that lost last year. The reason why the Grizzlies got swept last year is because they have no shooting. You post the Z-Bo, you high post the Marcus Gasol, you have the one to hit shots. Now, I can very be wrong because the Grizzlies, Mike Miller is number 3 in the entire league right now in three-point percentage. Courtney Lee is now starting with Tony Allen. Courtney Lee is almost as good a defender as Tony Allen, and he can shoot threes. I'm not saying that the OKC is going to lose. I'm telling you,
I think it's going to be tough for them
because if you have Z-Bo and Marcus Gasol in the paint, they kick out. If Mike Miller, and we all know he hits them in the playoffs, if Mike and Courtney Lee can hit enough trees to just take that pressure off, because last year when they got swept, the Spurs didn't let Z-Bo breathe. Yeah. So if you could give Z-Bo and Marcus Gasol breathing room and they continue to rebound the boards, I can see the Grizzlies pushing OKC to second.
But the thing with the Grizzlies, like they're a tough defensive-minded team, but I still don't think they have enough perimeter scoring to get by OKC. It's all going to be able to say, all right, they're going to be able to slow down Kevin Durant, OKC is going to be able to out-talent them, but that's why they have the second best player in the game. They have a point guard.
And they have the best second option.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't think Mike Conley's a good defender, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to put the chains on Russell.
I think they'll have to put Tony Allen on Westbrook.
And who's on the guy?
James Johnson and Prince.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting what they chose. That's actually a better match than I think, but still, Kevin Durant is on a tear, so it's going to be difficult for Memphis. I think they may get the first one at home, but I don't see OKC losing.
Then we have the matchup of the first round. The Clippers and the Warriors. And I'm so sad that Bogut is out with a broken rib because
I was in short game 1. Bogut and DeAndre Jordan under the basket. It was going to be scrapping.
But Bogut is out, so Mark Jackson has 2 choices. Either he start the old J.O. has played good, but he can't play heavy minutes. So either he start J.O. and David Lee for defensive and size purposes, or he start David Lee and Draymond Green. Or he might surprise us all and start Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes has a horrible season this year.
Yeah, but I mean, like.
Sorry, Jordan. But Harrison Barnes has a horrible season this year. But remember, he just broke out. He broke out last year, starting against the Nuggets. So Mark Jackson might say, oh, and speaking of jobs, I think Mark Jackson will make it back. That's a topic for another day.
But I think this, the Clippers, like you want to say, it looks like the Clippers.
I honestly think this is the Clippers. But if Curry is hot, he's one of the few unguardable players in the NBA.
I'm not worried about that, but like, see the transformation of Blake Griffin, like develop his game. Like he put that when Chris Paul was out, he put them on his block.
When Doc Rivers said, when Doc signed the team, Doc said that he wanted to do, and I was getting worried like they're not letting Blake do what he's supposed to do. But when Chris Paul went down,
and I think the thing why I like with the Clippers too is their rotation. Like they could go 10 deep.
They could go 11 or 12.
But the thing is that when it comes to the playoffs, like that's actually a negative thing is you have to start tightening up your rotations.
And good thing Relic is back. Relic, they basically destroyed his shooting now. He broke his wrist and he hurt his elbow. He get back up, so now Relic is back. And that's another ball handler in the lineup. So you have between Relic, Barnes. I think the Barnes start with the thing has really helped a lot. We play the Jordan. Their problem is they only have one big man off the bench, which is Big Baby. You have Hito Turkoglu playing big.
They got Ryan Hollins?
Yeah, the Hollins is the best player in the NBA. I'm sorry. He's 7'0".
Ryan Hollins.
He's skinnier than me. He probably weighs less than me. He probably weighs like 210, 220. So Ryan Hollins is garbage. So off the bench they have the Big Baby and they have Hidayat. Let me say his full name. Hidayat Turkoglu.
The Turkish Jordan.
That's my problem. You have Turkoglu as a backup big man. But
yeah, he's not.
And they also want Granger to play a backup power forward. But their bench, you have Collison, you have Crawford, you have Dudley, you have Big Baby. That's a formidable 9. Yeah. It's a nice 9. But like I said, to me, Curry is one of the few unguardable players in the NBA. Klay Thompson, the Bahamian, he goes off. He's an underrated defender. You have Iggy, but Iggy doesn't have to guard one player. it gets tough for him to really make an impact. And the Blazers don't have a perimeter player, you need him to guard.
The Clippers.
Sorry, right on the Blazers. Sorry, I get that. The Clippers don't have an individual perimeter player, you have them to guard. So I think he would help their team defense on the whole. So that's gonna be in my opinion,
it's gonna be up tempo.
I think it's gonna be the best, and the stars are born in the playoffs. Yeah. And I said last year Curry's star was born, and this year is Lillard's first playoffs. Lillard versus Harden, Dwight versus Aldridge.
That's gonna be.
Tatum versus Parsons. Patrick Beverley is already in the 10.
What do you say?
The last game they played, they complained about for a couple of minutes. He was saying, I don't like the way he plays.
I mean, like, everyone gives Patrick Beverley this. After the whole Russell Westbrook incident, everyone kind of gives him that.
That's the way I play was. I proud of him.
Yeah,
I proud of that boy.
Hawk machine.
I don't hawk. I just don't believe in layups.
To me, players that tucking shorts all over the defense. Smothering.
I just don't, and the Niners, the bad boys, anniversaries.
Yeah.
They gotta go home my skills. But you have the Blazers, the Rose got one of the best home guards in the NBA. They will start on the road, but you have Harden, and the playoffs was the second time in someone team you have Dwight back in the playoffs.
I mean, I think it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it's all going to come down to point guard play, honestly.
Well, you can't really, Blazers, the Rockets' point guard is basically
That's what I'm saying.
It's Harden.
That's what I'm saying.
But hey, like I said, Curry's star was born last year. Next year, the guy first.
I think, and then I don't think Dwight's gonna be too focused on the Marcus Aldridge because you still have
Terrence Jones to defend him.
So it's like I don't know, the matchup is kind of weird.
Their backup, I mean the basis bench is even that good. You have Williams, you have the rookie McCullough, you have Durrell Wright from he played, you have Terrence Robinson, and you have Joel Williams down, so you have this guy is the guy who shoots jump like 38 inches to the ground. So if you come on the bench, but the Rockets also have a weak bench as well. They have, but Lynn is, in my opinion, Lynn is better than Bo Williams right now. So first, Spurs and Grizzlies.
Yeah, Spurs and Mavericks.
Why again? See, there's so much, so mixed up. Spurs and Mavericks.
I want to give Dallas one. I want to give Dallas the first one. Spurs and 5.
So yeah, I have Spurs in 5, OKC and the Grizzlies.
I think the Grizzlies are gonna get 2 out of 1. I think it's gonna go to 6.
OKC in 7.
Alright.
Rockets and Blazers.
I'm going to 7. No.
Rockets in 6. Rockets in 6 for me. And Clippers and Warriors. We know the 7-game series blue.
I got Clippers in 6.
Clippers in 6?
Yeah.
I got Clippers in 7.
I got Clippers in 6.
This has been the reserves.